Hey, what's up, Kat? I'm gonna try a different angle tonight. I'm gonna grab some water and then we'll get started. Hopefully you had a good day. How's the night? I'm all asking like I can read the chat from way over here, but I'll get to all the questions and feedbacks here at the end of the show. Thanks for, again, hanging out, modding if you can. It's not gonna be too much, just a half hour or so. Some of the pieces from yesterday. Kind of maybe have those in the camera. I don't know, maybe not. What up, what up, what up, y'all? This is yesterday's piece. Quick little glimpse. This is all gonna get grinded and polished up. So I'm gonna do something similar to this, and we'll see how it goes. I got some color already preheating, heating up. All right. Let's see how this works out. All right, so I'm gathering my glass at the end of the steel pipe. I'm gonna shape this into like a kind of a cube or a long rectangle shape. So first I'll roll a cylinder out of it. I'll kind of flatten one side, then I'll flatten another side. All right, so I got some glass that's already preheating in the annealer, which is the big kiln. So I'm gonna attach it to two of the sides and then start to melt that and go from there. All right. So I got these sheets of glass that are attached to the side. Now I'm letting them melt into the clear glass, kind of reshape it here and there, really kind of embed it, and then start to kind of roll it back and forth and make it a cylinder again. This is the This is dichroic glass, so it looks really sparkly, really shiny, almost like glitter inside of the glass. So I'm gonna roll it up here and there, and then I'll show you guys a little preview in a second. And then I got more of that cane glass, which is all this little twisted up kind of ribbons of color that's preheating as well. I'm gonna roll that across this as well. All right, let me give you guys a quick little preview. Check it out. Let's see. It's probably too bright to see. Yeah, it's too hot. Anyway, there it is right there in that area right there. Probably gonna melt the phone. Anyways, let me heat this up. And I'm gonna do, we call it a roll up. I'm gonna roll up the next layer of these little canes. Hopefully they all stick on there evenly. Kind of go from there. Okay, this is just about ready. Just wondering if I should make this the bottom or this the top. Don't want to mess with it too much. It was one of the pieces started breaking. Just trying to close in the gap. There's like a little gap. I could have tried to fill it in with an extra piece of cane, but just trying to squish it in there here in a bit. All right, so now I'm going to reshape this up. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I think I'm gonna open it up a little bit more on the outside. I think looking at the bottom so that the top will be on the far end. Hmm, interesting. Maybe I'll just dip this into it. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh no. That is not what I wanted to happen. All right. Well, didn't work out how I wanted to. That's just going to be discarded, but I got a good amount of everything else on here still, which is the dichroic glass, the cane roll up, and we'll make this into a little marble itself. Kind of a bummer I wasn't able to keep it all on there, but All right, one little final heat, and then actually, still got enough time to work on one more bong real quick. Okay, I lied. One more final heat. Okay. So this will be the bottom. We'll grind this down. Well, this will be the opening on here. All right, so you really can't see it right now because of how hot it is. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you make dancing dead bears from the Grateful Dead? Uh, yeah, I think I can make some dancing bears from the Grateful Dead. That might be a pretty tough project, but yeah. I mean, what type of size are we looking for, too, right? Like, how big are you looking to make it? But feel free to message me. Shoot me a message. Hit the follow button if you're not following already, and we can dial that in. I'm thinking about maybe like 4 or 5 inches, give or take. Maybe a little bit taller than this marble, give or take here, somewhere or less. All right, finish it off with one more piece. Call it good. switch up the camera angle, huh? Set you guys up right about here. How's this? It's not too bad. All right, so let me get some glass on the pipe. All right. I had to get 2 more little freckles. So yeah, let me get those ones. Let me get those ones. Let me see. There we go. All right, so I just dipped it into the mold. Adjust this a little bit for you guys. I'll switch it up here. All right, so again, I dip it in the mold. The mold creates all these little dimples and facets into the glass. This is going to be clear with just kind of red spots around it, and then we're going to have air bubbles inside of everything. So the bubble trap technique. So just again, allowing it to cool off. Okay, let me give you guys a glimpse of the swan I did yesterday. If you guys were here yesterday, you might have seen this one. Blue and white, making that one. What up, what up, what up? I know, isn't it? And then here's the marble that I made. So it's white, green, blue and white, green, twisted, white, green, blue and white, green, twisted with bubbles everywhere. And this will become a window, so that's going to be able to look. You'll be able to look right into that. Okay, I'll be right back. So just trying to regain control of it, get a nice shape out of it. I'll blow a little bit of air, so I just stretch it out from there. So you're gonna aim the pipe down, let gravity start to stretch the glass, and as long as it's nice and molten, you can see it just starts to get longer and longer. Okay, so now just kind of give it its final stretch. A bit of air. Attach the air hose to it so that I can blow it up some more. Give it some more heat. A little bit hotter. And blow it up a little bit bigger. Okay, flat bottom. And a little dip at the bottom. So again, the dimple helps it stay a lot more balanced. If it's really flat, it's kind of susceptible to kind of want to wobble and tumble over. Quick little heat. Then I'll grab a separate pipe, add a little bit of glass to that pipe so I can detach it from it, or detach it from this one and attach it to the other one. Okay, we'll let that kind of bond together for a little bit. Add my water here. I'll break it off from that section. Okay, so there's a little piece of silver I'm gonna add to the rim, hopefully. I'm just gonna touch up the rim, melt that in, and I'm gonna grab a separate pipe with some glass, kind of roll that across it, and then try to attach it to the edge of the rim here in a bit. Almost like the body wrap that I did yesterday. So I'm just kind of keeping this nice and hot, and then I'll go right to the rim again, just get that molten hot so it's soft enough. Again, I can kind of touch that up, shape it up a little bit, and go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out. See how it works out here in a second. I'm gonna go grab the other pipe. It's kind of do its own thing for a bit. Oh shit, almost lost it. All right, success. All right, I'm gonna give it one last little shape, and then we'll get ready to take it off. All right. Just want to touch it up one last time. I know I said I was gonna do it. That was it, but just the hair. Just the hair. There we go. That's what we'll go with. And now I'm calling it. What's up, what's up, what's up? Exit fire emojis, what's going on? Appreciate you guys hanging out, just even if you're jumping in, watching for a little bit, or if you've been hanging out the entire time. All right, last final heat. All right, we'll get ready to take it off over here. Let's go. Got it in there. Cat, thanks for holding it down. Thanks for holding it down. Let me show you guys yesterday's batch. Here's the last one that I did by myself. Look at this red and how bright it is. And there's that cobalt blue body wrap. I mean, just for being like, even if it was a vase, it'd be a really nice vase, huh? Yeah, thanks, Casey. Beautiful. So there's that one. There's the blue and white, cobalt blue. There's our little swan guy or swan gal. I'm not sure. We'll see who ends up taking it. I'm gonna grind that down and get that nice and flat so it can actually sit upright. And again, the paperweight or the little marble. So this is going to become a window right here, and it'll be flat and polished so that you can see on the inside and see all those, look at that, those bubbles. What's up, Auburn Moon? So yeah, that's that one. Then, oh, this is the Dichro glass that I made with the one today. So this is gonna be all nice and sparkly and shiny. All right, and then let's see. I think there's a couple more pieces. What's up, Meech? Auburn Moon. Hello, hello. What up? What up? All right, so here's last night's batch. We got the beaker, red and white, with the clear kind of windows here and there. This is the gray one. I thought the gray was going to be a lot darker. Let's see. Yeah, you can barely see the gray. I mean, it's all right. I think I have to, I don't know, try something new with this gray. Maybe not blow it up so big. Maybe use it for like a paperweight. And then here's another blue and white with the bubble trap. So you see all the little air bubbles. That's how we get, that's what I use that mold for. So those are yesterday's batch. And then set these up real quick here. Not too bad, not too bad. My shapes are looking nicer. The best one was the last one, which is that one there. And so I got those. I got the swan, and I got this. And I think I lost one or two pieces yesterday, so not bad for a 2-hour session yesterday. And then tonight's session a little bit more slower, just 1 hour tonight. So, and that hour is about to come to a close right now, guys. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let me turn the equipment off real quick over here. Oh, I gotta go to the chat real quick and just see if there was any questions or not. Feel free to shoot any questions right now. You did awesome. Thanks, Kat. Thank you so much. I'm taking you guys in the background. Let's see here. I can't see. Oh, there it is. 2,250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what we're working with here, y'all. Hot stuff, hot stuff. All right, let me go through the chat real quick, and then I'm going to clock back on and get back to work. Oh, man, there was a good amount of people that popped up in there. Cool. Shine Down, what up? Kat, you've been hanging out since the beginning. Thanks again. Appreciate you. Looks like Johnson got to meet his great nephew. Nice. Oh, yeah. Alex, good name. Good name. Green Trail Crafter. Thanks for the share. Oh, there was a couple of shares. Thanks for the shares, everybody. Rowdy. Dude, no tag. Wall Blossoms. He's like, hey, why don't you tag me in here? I wanted to come check it out. Not gonna lie, it's so relaxing watching this. Heck yeah, that's what I'm going for. Just hang out, watch, and just enjoy it. See what's going on. If anybody has any questions, feel free to shoot out. And of course, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. It's like I'm sucked in. That question, can you make the dancing dead? Yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, he'll message me. Sweet. Love it, I love it. It's all about the good vibes. I'm all about the good vibes. 420 Jumpstart. Oh, look, Casey Webb unlocked the bronze for hanging out and watching. Oh, he's in Missouri. Missouri. Michigan. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys so much hanging out. I'm going to finish it off with that. And I'll probably catch you guys on the next one. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. Peace out.